If you think that Generation Z is just another trend, you're missing the big shift. Generation Z isn't only changing how we shop, it's changing how we sell, and more importantly, is changing how we lead. In a few short years, Generation Z will become the largest cohort in the global workforce. That means that they won't only influence TikTok trends, they'll be sitting across the table from you in business-to-business negotiations as buyers, as sellers, as team members, and as decision makers. And they won't respond to old pressure-based sales tactics or rigid sales scripts. They want something deeper. They want resonance. Here's the disconnect. Most companies are still using techniques made for boomers and millennials. Gen Z not only buys differently, they trust differently. They're skeptical by default. They grew up online with a lot of noise, so they filter fast and they disengage even faster. That's not a flaw, that's a feature. If you want to earn Generation Z's trust as customers, collaborators, or clients, you're going to have to learn a new type of communication. This is where my work with the whisper effect begins. It's not about selling louder, it's about showing up as someone who feels like the truth. That's the language that Generation Z responds to, and surprisingly, that's what business-to-business sales has been missing. Here's the twist. Generation Z's communication preferences are not a trend. They're a preview of where all trust is headed in business. No patience for manipulation. No tolerance for fake urgency. Keen radar for inauthenticity. But they have high value for clarity, purpose, and emotional safety. In other words, what Generation Z is demanding is exactly what business-to-business sales needs. I believe Gen Z is bringing humanity back to business. And if you're in sales or marketing or leadership, the time to adapt is now. That's why my work is shifting to the whisper effect, a method designed for high trust, low pressure influence that scales ethically from Generation Z to the C-suite. Because the future of business isn't about being louder, it's about being more clear. And if you want to thrive in tomorrow's market, you need to learn how to speak in a way that makes people feel safe to choose you. If this resonates with you, whether you're a Gen Z leader or someone trying to reach them, stick around. This channel is evolving. You're going to want to know how to close any current trust leaks that you have in your current sales process. And I'll cover that in my next video.